A football match in Serbia between the Serbian and Albanian national teams was canceled midway through after a brawl broke out on the field. Several videos captured the fighting, which began when a drone carrying an Albanian flag hovered over the pitch, prompting a member of the Serbian team to rip the flag down. To talk about why this is significant, we must first talk about the history of these two countries. The conflict between the Serbs and the Albanians mainly centers around Kosovo, which is more than 90% ethnically Albanian, but has historically been controlled by Serbia. At one point, Kosovo and Serbia were both part of Yugoslavia, which was a country for most of the 20th century, but has since broken up. Kosovo was declared an autonomous province of Serbia in the 1974 Yugoslav constitution, but in practice they were still largely under Serbian control. Then, in the early 1980s, an Albanian-led Kosovo independence movement emerged, pushing for total separation from Serbia. The movement saw at least 10 people killed and many more imprisoned. During all of this, the communist leader and Serbian national Slobodan Milosevic was gaining power. He visited Kosovo in 1987 to reassure the Serbian minority population there that Albanian mistreatment of Serbians would not be tolerated. Then, in 1989, he became the president of Serbia and rescinded Kosovo's autonomous status, putting them entirely under Serbian rule. He also took control of the media and schools in Kosovo. In 1998, the Albanian-backed Kosovo Liberation Army formed and started a guerrilla war against the Serbian military and Serbian-led police. Serbia retaliated. Thousands of ethnic Albanians died in the fighting, and hundreds of thousands were forced from their homes. The treatment of Albanians was deemed bad enough that in early 1999, NATO intervened, launching airstrikes against Serbian targets. Eventually, Serbia relented and withdrew troops from Kosovo, but not before an estimated 225,000 Kosovar men went missing and at least 5,000 Kosovars were known to be executed. The US government accused Serbian leadership of ethnic cleansing, and the Kosovo Liberation Army killed over 300 Serbs in retaliation, bringing the total number of Serbs killed in the conflict to more than 1,500. After Serbia withdrew, Kosovo was led by a UN interim administration until 2008, when they declared independence, an independence that Serbia refused to recognize. In a 2013 deal, Serbia finally did recognize Kosovo's government, but not the country, as an independent state. In exchange for this, Kosovo agreed to let a small northern section of Kosovo with a large Serbian population run its own district, complete with its own police. As of now, things are better between the two sides, but there is still tension in the area. So what does this have to do with a football match? Well, the flag in question showed a map of Greater Albania, which represents what Albanians feel is their historic native land. This includes Kosovo. The flag is seen as a symbol of nationalism by Albanians, including the Kosovo-born players on the Albanian team. But it's also seen as an insult by Serbians, hence the tension and eventual fighting. If you'd like to hear about other international conflicts, please check out our World at War playlist, where we cover things like the conflict between Israel and Palestine. During this conflict, over 700,000 Palestinians left the area or were displaced, and Israel had expanded their nation to control what is now about 78% of historic Palestine. Palestinians claim that after the war, Israel wouldn't let them return home, forcing most of them to live in the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. Both areas now function as a home for Palestinian refugees.